We just got a call from the post office that our baby chicks finally got there, but they said they're not chirping. So I'm just waiting on my wife to put our son down for his nap, and then I'm gonna go pick him up. The problem is it's Friday, and they were supposed to be here probably Wednesday or Thursday at the latest. They're late because there was a snowstorm, as you can see. We ordered through McMurray Hatchery, and when I saw that there was going to be a snowstorm, I mean, we ordered, a couple months ago at this point. We had no idea there was going to be a snowstorm this week. And when I saw that there was going to be a storm, I messaged the hatchery and asked if they were going to be, if we were just going to get delayed. So when baby chicks hatch, they only have a couple days before they need to be in their new home and have food and water, and they can't really afford to raise thousands of chickens for an extra week and then ship them, because the shipping window is really only those first 2 days. A baby chick can survive its first couple days without any food because it absorbs all of its nutrients from the yolk right before it hatches. But after that, they start eating, and they have to eat, and you wouldn't be able to ship them. I messaged the hatchery, and they said that our batch was one of a handful that did go out in the mail before the snowstorm hit, and that if we received them and they weren't in very good condition, that they would replace them. So that's nice, but it is just a little sad that might be the way things worked out. I'm on my way to pick them up and see if they're just huddled down in there and being quiet because they're cold, or if they just got too cold and they're not going to make it. They went out before the snowstorm hits, which makes me think they were probably hatched on Sunday night or Monday, and that's just a long time for baby chickens to survive without getting their food and water, especially when it's cold. So with the snowstorm, maybe they got stuck in a truck somewhere, or just in a cold warehouse, where they were being shipped through. I guess we'll find out here in just a little bit. So I'm gonna pick them up. We've got the brooder set up at home. It's ready to go. Heat lamp's already been on for a while, so it should be a nice, cozy, warm place for them. And I'm hoping that they're just huddled down in their box, not making any noise, because they're cold and they just are trying to conserve energy. Well, it's not looking too good. They probably just either got too cold or it was just too long. I mean, there's a lot of them in there. It's a box of 25, and the ones on the top are for sure, they're dead. So I'm gonna get home and unpack them and see if there's any underneath that maybe we're able to be huddled up, but it doesn't look good. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. Unfortunately, the timing of this snowstorm was just not good for them. But we'll let the hatchery know, and they said they'd replace them for us, but it's a sad day for us. Last update for today. Unfortunately, the baby chicks did not make it. All of them passed away. It just was too long and too cold, and they're just not, they can't handle that. I did end up going to Tractor Supply and getting 4 baby chicks today. My daughter has been so excited all week for baby chicks. We've been hyping her up, saying they might be here soon, they might be here tomorrow. So while she was napping, I went ahead and snuck out and grabbed 4 little baby chickens that we'll raise up. And while I was at Tractor Supply, I was talking with the worker there, and he said that they had some shipments come in that week. And the ones that came in like an insulated cardboard box, those baby chicks were fine. The ones that didn't also passed away. So we weren't the only ones. It seems like it was kind of common this week with just how cold it was and transportation being delayed. So luckily, the hatchery has been great. They've already started the process of getting our order resubmitted. Hopefully, that'll be either this next week or the week after. So, think everything will be all right. But it is just kind of sad when that happens. But everyone says when you get into livestock or animals, you're going to have to deal with death. So this is just part of it. And we've had other baby chicks die. We've had full-grown chickens die. I mean, we have some sheep. We've had one of those get attacked by dogs and it died. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a sad part of it, but when you're dealing with animals that aren't pets, that's just the nature of it sometimes. So wanted to bring you guys along just to see the reality of it and how it can be super fun to have baby chickens. It can also have its sad moments or its dull moments, but all in all, I think it's going to be okay. Thanks for watching, and I hope this gives you an appreciation for maybe the animals that you do have.
Close the door for the war. Close it.